Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 10, entitled as Vibhuti Yoga. Sloka 21, Part 2. Ādityānām ahaṁ viṣṇuh, jyotiṣāṁ ravir aṁśumān, marīcir marutām asmi, nakṣatrāṇām ahaṁ śaśī. Ādityānām, of the Ādityas, ahaṁ, I am Viṣṇu, the Supreme Lord. Jyotiṣāṁ, of all luminaries, ravir, the sun. aṁśumān, radiant. Marīci, Marīci, marutām, of the Maruts, asmi, I am. nakṣatrāṇām, of the stars, ahaṁ, I am. śaśī, the moon. Translation. Of the Ādityas, I am Viṣṇu. Of lights, I am the radiant sun. Of the Maruts, I am Marīci. And among the stars, I am the moon. Rest of the slokas is going to be of the same style, where Krishna says he is so and so. As we discussed in the previous session, before getting into the actual meaning and details of the sloka, we would like to understand how Krishna can say, I am so and so. Yesterday we saw three aspects, reasons. One is it is poetic, another one is energy and energetic, another is karana and karya. And also we learned an important rule, grammar rule in Sanskrit called samanādikaranam. Based on those three theories, Krishna can certainly call himself as so and so. Now what we are going to see today, how the body and soul relationship works together. When we understand this one, then we can also understand where Krishna comes from whenever he says I am so and so. My name is Lal. The name is given to the body, not to the Atma. But whenever my name is called, it is me, the Atma, which responds through this body to the call, which implies that even though the name is given to the body, that goes to the extent to touch the Atma. If the Atma is not present, the body has no way to respond. Therefore, the body is supported by the sentient being, that is Atma, which is conscious, and the body, which is non-sentient, is being controlled by the sentient being, that is Atma. The body is used by the Atma for its own purpose. It is the Atma which is holding this body. It is the Atma which controls the body. In other words, the purpose of existence of body is to serve its Atma, nothing else. The purpose of existence of body is to bring name and fame to its owner, that is Atma. The body is to serve the Atma as a servant. Now what we saw is Atma, that is Jivatma, and then the body, how they function together, how the name that is given to the body applies to the Atma as well. Now let's take it to the next level. The Supreme Lord is present as Super Soul within all the Jivatmas. That means Now the Jivatma is considered the part and parcel, like the body that we just saw before. And the Supreme Lord is the super soul within that Atma, which means the purpose of Jivatma, which are part and parcel of Krishna, the Paramatma, is to serve the Paramatma, the Supreme Lord. The purpose of existence of Jivatma, which are part and parcel of the Lord, is to bring name and fame to its owner, which is Paramatma, the Supreme Lord. And it is the Super Soul, Paramatma, who controls the Jivatma, which are part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. It is the Supreme Lord as Paramatma holds the Jivatmas together. It is the Supreme Lord who has lordship over all the Jivatma. It is the Supreme Lord, because of the lordship, he is able to ordain, command the Jivatma. It is because of the Supreme Lord as Super Soul, by his free will, Sankalpa, he is able to ordain the Jivatmas. We see in the world that the Father is the cause of his Son, but the Father cannot say ahaṁ gudakesha, that he is the Super Soul within the Son, who is able to control and order his own Son. Whereas the king can order his subjects, but the subjects did not come from the king. It is only through the Supreme Lord that everyone comes, plus also everyone are being controlled and ordered by the will of the Lord. Now getting back to our original discussion, the Sharira and Atma, the name given to the Sharira applies to the Atma, which means the name Indra, Varuna, Rudra, Vayu, all those things are given to the Jivatma, and Paramatma is within the Jivatma, and therefore the name given to the parts of Paramatma applies to the Paramatma. Namaste, Hare Krishna.